Hello students, welcome back. Today we will be seeing TY.B.Sc Semester 6 Organic Chemistry previous year solved MCQs which were asked in university papers. This is part 1. Do share, subscribe and like the channel and stay tuned for more such videos. So the most likely MCQs which were asked in the university question papers are the first one. What is the intermediate formed in pinacol-pinacoline rearrangement? So basically, in a pinacol-pinacoline rearrangement reaction, carbocation is formed. Okay, students. So this MCQ questions are based on the whole semester 6 syllabus. So the answer here is carbocation. So let us take the carbocation. Yes. The next is, what is the base catalyzed rearrangement of haloketones to carboxylic acid derivatives? So basically, whenever there is a haloketones and rearrangement of carboxylic acid derivative, it is Swarovski reaction. Then the third one is, which of the following is an aldotetrose? So aldos are, we have seen carbohydrates in previous videos. So aldo means aldehyde and tetra 4 carbon chain. Okay, it is a 4 carbon chain carbohydrate. So among these, mannose have 6 carbon, threose have 4 carbon. So obviously B is the correct option. B is the correct option. The next is, identify the enantiomer of alpha D fructofuranose. In the last video only we have seen Haworth and Fisher projections of aldose. So here they have asked enantiomers. Enantiomers, you know what it is. Alpha and beta are known as enantiomers. Okay, so here the correct option should be, because this is alpha D fructofuranose, so obviously the answer should be beta D fructofuranose. So option A is correct one. Identify the product formed on treating D fructose with hydrogen and nickel. So we have to find out what happens when D fructose is treated with your reduction. Okay, so if you reduce D fructose, you get two products, that is sorbitol and mannitol. So your option B is the correct option. Next is, how many moles of periodic acid is required per mole of D fructose? So student, here when we have seen the reaction question answers of previous solved university papers, in that I have explained this, you will get 5. Okay, 5 per iodic acids are required. The next is, identify the oligosaccharides among the following. So you have to find out which is oligosaccharides. So carbohydrates can be classified into different saccharides, that is monosaccharides, disaccharides and oligosaccharides. So among these, if you see, oligosaccharides are sucrose. Okay, sucrose are oligosaccharides. Then next is conversion of aldohexose to aldopentose. So just read the question very carefully, because they have sent aldohexose to aldopentose. Hexose are converted into pentose. That means 6 carbon chain is converted into 5 carbon chain. Okay, there are 6 carbon chain which is converted to 5 carbon chain, means you are reducing the number of carbons. So you know that Ull's Ull's method is used. Okay, and Killarney's Fisher synthesis is used for increasing the carbon chain. The next is, dash number of stereoisomer pairs are possible for aldohexose. So this also last time in the last video, if you want to watch all these videos, the link will be given below in the description. Go and watch those videos also. So how to find the stereoisomers, it is explained in the previous video, that is with the formula 2 raised to n. So hexose, that is 2 raised to, hexose has 4 chiral carbon. So that's the reason why actually you will be getting 16 isomers, that means 8 pair of stereoisomers. They have asked pairs. Okay, so don't get confused. When they have asked pairs, you have to calculate and you have to deduce by half, because when it is pair, 8 pair will be 16. So 8 is the correct answer. The next is the sugar that yields only glucose on its hydrolysis is dash. So only, what they are saying, the sugar which yields only glucose. So on hydrolysis, only glucose is yielded by maltose. So your option here is, one sec, where is my pen? I'll just change the color. Yeah, answer is maltose. Then 11th one, when monosaccharides are treated with excess of phenyl hydrazine, they form dash. So monosaccharides, when they are treated with excess of phenyl hydrazine, these are the reactions which you must have done. Okay, so any monosaccharide you can take and treat it with phenyl hydrazine. Basically, they give osazone. Next is the reaction of dash with concentrated acid, that is sulfuric acid, is called pinacol-pinacolan rearrangement. This is from unit 1. So we know that when pinacol is treated with a concentrated sulfuric acid, the reaction is called as what? Pinacol-pinacolan rearrangement reaction. Yes, next 13th one is Wittig reagent is dash. So your Wittig reagent is nothing but you have to have the triphosphorus, okay, ylide, triphosphorus ylide. So the correct option here is with alkenes, because it is used for alkenes, formation of alkenes. So the correct option is B. The next is a carbon. If you see the 14th one, it is a carbon atom to which enantiotopic ligands are attached is called dash. So the carbon where the enantiotopic ligands are attached, basically they are known as what? They are known as prochiral center. So option C is the correct option, and you know that prochiral center is a chiral atom that can become chiral. Okay, so in our previous videos we have seen how the prochiral atom can be converted into chiral center. The next is the stereochemical equivalence or non-equivalence of the different atoms or group in a molecule is called dash. So here, if you see the option, toposity is the correct option for this, because the definition of toposity is the stereochemical equivalence or non-equivalence of different atom or group in a group of atom in a molecule is known as toposity. Okay, toposity actually refers to the positional relationship of atoms and or group of atoms in a molecule. So basically you will find that stereochemical behavior is based on these atoms, positional atoms. So here you will find homotopic we call for those which are chemically equivalent. Then enantiotopic gives actually enantiomers. Similarly, distereotopic will give you distereomers. Okay, so that is about toposity. Now going to the 16th one, it is SNI reaction proceeds via dash configuration. So we have already seen this reaction in our previous videos. SNI reaction actually gives retention of configuration. Okay, Okay, next 17th is mesotartaric acid has a dash. So if you find mesotartaric acid, it actually has a plane of symmetry. Okay, students. So it is having a plane of symmetry. So option A is correct. Then next is hydroxylation of alkene by ChemONo4 is a dash reaction. So alkenes basically cis and trans alkene when react with ChemONo4 they are going to give you different products. So it is stereospecific. Next is 19th one, the dash CONH linkage is called dash. So carbonyl and NH group that is known as amide, which is also called as peptide linkages. These are called as peptide linkages which are formed during polymerization reactions. Okay, next is, so your option C is correct. 20th one, dash is used for used in a streak synthesis. So So basically you'll find 20th one is dash is used in streaker synthesis. So in streaker synthesis, basically it is, you should remember the synthesis. So this is used to prepare amino acids, alpha amino acids. Okay, they are used to prepare alpha amino acids. So here it uses aldehyde. So option B is correct. Aldehyde with amine and your HCN, that is hydrogen cyanide. So basically aldehyde will react with ammonia, NH3 and HCN. Okay, so when this combination is used, that combination is called as Stricker synthesis and it will give you alpha amino acids. Next is the amino acids which are synthesized by human body are known as dash amino acids. So those amino acids which are synthesized by human bodies are known as non-essential amino acids. Next type of questions which are asked in the university exams are fill in the blanks with the correct alternative given in the bracket and we have to choose the correct option from these bracket and then solve the fill in the blanks. So the first one is carbon tetrachloride is used as a dash in PMR spectroscopy or NMR spectroscopy. So basically in NMR spectroscopy, carbon tetrachloride, that is CCl4, is used as a solvent. So your option here is solvent. So let us see where the option solvent is. Yes. So we'll just cut down so that one will go from here. Dash helps in protein synthesis. So among the options given above, what is used for protein synthesis? So you will find. Let us read out the options. Out of the plane bending, de-shielding. Then they have given IR, some values of IR, polyphosphate chain, that is not there. Then there is one more IR value, cytoplasm. Yes, cytoplasm is the correct option. So let us cut it from here and write it here. Cytoplasm helps in protein synthesis. Then DNA is found in the dash of the cell. So DNA is actually found in the nucleus of cell. Do we have that option? Yes, here it is. So it is found in the nucleus of the cell. The backbone of the nucleic acid molecule is dash. So the backbone of nucleic acid molecule is actually polyphosphate chain. So here the option polyphosphate chain. Okay, polyphosphate chain is the correct option here. Then next is a broad adsorption band due to OH stretching in alcohol appears in the dash region. So students, in IR spectroscopy, you can go and watch the IR spectroscopy, how to find out the stretchings. One more video I have prepared on IR spectroscopy. So all the complete table is given in that. Go and watch that video also. So in that you will find that the broad adsorption band is due for OH stretching is at the region is 3200 to 60 3600. So option here is 3200 till 3600 centimeter inverse. IR always have the values, the units are in centimeter inverse because that is wave number. Wave number. The next is for the water molecule, the number of possible mode of vibration is dash. So here they are asking us the mode of vibration, and it is water molecule. So if you know the structure of water molecule, it is this way, correct? And water molecule structure is not linear structure. That's why the formula we will be using to find out the mode of vibration is 3n minus 6, correct? 3n minus 6 to find out the mode of vibrations. So here n is number of atoms. So number of atoms are in water molecules are 3. So it is 3 into 3 minus 6, that is 9 minus 6, that means 3. So the correct answer here is 3. 3 mode of vibrations. Okay. So I think it is given in the options. Yes, here it is. The next is the presence of EWG is what? EWG is nothing but electron withdrawing group. So the presence of electron withdrawing group causes dash effect on the adjacent protons. So this is related with your NMR spectroscopy, and we have done this very much in detail in our video in NMR spectroscopy. So electron withdrawing group is going to create what type of effect? It is going to create de-shielding. So this is the correct option, de-shielding effect. Okay, de-shielding effect will be caused on the adjacent proton. Next is rocking is the dash type of vibration. So in the sixth we saw mode of vibration. So one of the mode of vibration is also rocking. So rocking is which type of vibration? Is it a in the plane bending or out of the plane bending? So basically rocking is actually in the plane bending. Okay, rocking is in the plane. There are two types of main vibration, in the plane and out of the plane. So rocking basically takes place in the plane. The next is guanine and adenine are derivatives of dash. So guanine and adenine, this is from the lesson your nucleic acids. So DNA and RNA structure, just recall them. Guanine and adenines are basically the derivatives of what? They are the basically derivatives of purines. Okay. Then 10th one, twisting is the dash type of vibration. So twisting basically is out of the plane vibration, out of the plane. Okay, out of the plane vibration. Then next is cytosines and thymines are derivatives of dash. So they are the derivatives of pyrimidines. Okay, so such type of questions are also asked in your exams. Like they will be giving you the alternative options in the bracket, but not just below the fill in the blank, but collectively they will be giving, and you have to select from that and write the correct option. Okay, so stay tuned for the next videos. As your university exam is on 11th of April, so this will help you to solve the question and answers. So till then, thank you for watching. Keep watching the videos, and if you have any doubts regarding the syllabus, just comment below, and please share to your friends. Follow Chem-O-Notes, subscribe and like the channel. Thank you for watching.